The Village of Lincoln Heights regular council meeting is now in session. Today's date is Monday, September 22nd, 2025. The time is now 7:30. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Present.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Present.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Present.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Present.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Present.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter. No response. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Present.
We have 6 who are present, 1 who is absent. We do have a quorum. And for the record, Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter did phone in to say that she was ill and would not be able to attend tonight's meeting.
Okay. Motion in order to approve Linda Childs Jeter
So move.
To excuse.
excusal.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Ms. Mitchell?
Oh, ready.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mayor. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for all the mercy, blessing, and grace that you have given us. Lord, we ask that the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be always acceptable in thy sight. Thank you for the opportunity to meet Heavenly Father, and that we ask that you watch over Vice Mayor Childs. This we ask in your son's name. Amen.
Amen.
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I can't hear you.
there seems to be a knocking
Oh,
over
my,
here. Okay, but it makes a lot more noise in your voice.
Motion in order for the filing of the journal for the Committee of the Whole meeting minutes for July 28th, regular council meeting minutes of July 28th, and special council meeting minutes of August 11, 2025, all with any necessary corrections as needed.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
For the record, I abstain, just given the fact that I was not there. I abstain.
All right. Okay. One abstain. Okay. Any announcements, and we'll just go around.
Just once again, just like to thank everybody during the process. And this Halloween, as always, the residents are getting together to do the 5th annual trunk or treat. Please reach out to Miss Sarita Brown. I will not put her phone number out, but just reach out to Miss Sarita Brown to reach out about volunteering for the 5th annual trunk or treat. This will also take place on Halloween again this year.
Ms. Calhoun, Councilwoman, any announcement for you?
No announcements.
Okay. Councilwoman Baber?
No announcements at this time, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilwoman Key?
Just wanted to announce that on Tuesday, September 30th, located at Princeton High School, will be a college and career fair from 4:30 until 6:30, I believe. And that college and career fair is for the students of Princeton High School. The career fair portion is open to any resident, anybody that's located in the Princeton district. There will be nearly 100 vendors, both college institution, military representatives, and businesses who are looking to hire. So I just want the residents to know you are invited to that event at Princeton High School. Again, that's September 30th. which is a Tuesday night, 4:30 to 6:30. Please come out if you're looking for job opportunities or you're looking for college opportunities for your youth. Please come out to do so. There's also a Career Navigator program that can help the residents in their pursuit for additional employment opportunities. Thank you, Mayor.
Councilwoman Mitchell?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. October 4th is the Valley Pantry that will be held with Friendship Baptist and St. Monica's. It will be held at Friendship Baptist from 9 to 11, Saturday, October 4th. Also on October 4th, St. Simon's Episcopal Church will be having jazz in the park at 5 o'clock. Mayor, I'd like to introduce Stacy Purcell with the Legal Aid, who's going to briefly discuss an opportunity that she's going to bring to the village.
Okay.
Thank you, Councilmember Mitchell. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, other council members. Grateful to be able to take up a couple minutes of your time this evening to talk about a project that I've been discussing with Councilmember Mitchell, to do a wills clinic with Legal Aid on our Voluntary Lawyers Project in Lincoln Heights. Legal Aid represents low-income and middle-income families in civil legal services, including some probate matters and title issues. We've started to do more of this work, and we've seen a real need to help prevent these problems by doing more estate planning and wills. So we would like to host a wills clinic in Lincoln Heights. It would be a 2-day clinic. The first would be October 15th from 5 to 7. That would be a time for anyone to come to learn more about estate planning, why it is important, get screened for legal aid services. We do have some income limits, but for this type of work, we can go higher than we often do. Our general income limit is 200% of federal poverty level. For a single person, that's about $31,000. For this clinic, we can take clients up to 300% of federal poverty level. For a single person, that would be around $46,000. I have the numbers for different household sizes if you would like. So that first day would be informational screening, and then having folks fill out a questionnaire of what type of estate planning, what they would like a will to look like. They would then bring that questionnaire to our attorneys. The attorneys would take 2 weeks to draft the documents, and then they would come back for the second day of the clinic on October 29th from 3 to 7. They would schedule a time period to meet with an attorney who's drafted the documents. They would get those executed that day and be able to take them with them. So we're trying to do this with a low barrier to entry. We know estate planning is important, but it is something that folks often put on the back burner. It's not a fun thing to do. We want to make it as painless as possible. I will be meeting, I know, with Councilmember Mitchell and Mayor later this week to talk over the details. I'm happy to answer questions now too. We're excited about this and hope that we'll be able to make a difference here.
Okay. Anyone have any questions?
Just for the record, I have a question, and you may not, I might be saying the phrase incorrectly, but I believe United Way is working a lot with untangling pieces. Are you all working with United Way on that front? Because I'm asking, because it sounds like is this October 29th is like the deadline in this, and when I was speaking with United Way, it's like this is something that they're continuing to build upon. Especially with the amount of seniors that we have, because I just want to expand this as much as possible. So my question is, are you working with United Way? And it sounds like it's untangling estates is something that you do.
That's correct. But
Okay.
Councilmember Daniels, both of those are correct. So we are working with United Way,
Great.
both with this estate planning initiative and then also with the untangling of the titles.
Yeah.
Untangling titles is the general term that we use to try and correct problems that happen with titles if folks don't have the proper estate planning in place when they pass.
Yeah.
So we do take those cases at Legal Aid. They often can be time consuming. They're much harder to untangle than it is to put the proper planning in place beforehand. That's what we're trying to do with these clinics to try and prevent those problems down the road.
But if they do have those problems, they can get these services well too. Okay.
Yes, they can call Legal Aid's general number if they have tangled title problems.
Yeah.
That's 513-241-9400. I'm also happy to leave my business cards here. they can reach out to me. We want to take those cases as well, but for this clinic, it'll be estate planning. And if it's successful, we would love to come and do another one in the future.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Stacy.
all right. All right, part of my announcement, I have two, but the first one is for our state rep, Rachel Baker.
Hey, Rachel.
Hello. Thank you for giving me a few minutes on your agenda. Good to see some friendly faces. I just wanted to come in, introduce myself. I am a new state rep for you guys. You were redistrict into my district, which it's like 45 minutes from my house. It's the craziest redistrict ever. But excited to be here and meet you all. I'm in my second term. So I'm not a new state rep, but a new state rep to you. So wanted to come in person to make sure I handed out my business card and you all know how to get in contact with me. I've been talking with Cecil and Cedric, just handing off kind of their, Cecil's still in the state house, Cedric is no longer, but handing off kind of so that I know what's been going on. Happy to, do anything. Typically, so I have 13 new municipalities in this new drawn map. And with my old districts, what I did last year is try to come to their council meetings at least every 6 months. And I don't need to take any time on your agenda. I'm happy to sit in the back just and listen and make sure that I'm hearing what's going on, how I can be a good representative in Columbus and make sure that I understand. So happy to continue doing that with you all if that works with your schedule, or to come more or less as you guys need. But please, I'm super accessible. Feel free to reach out, anything I can help with. A quick second, just as background, my background is I'm a nurse, and so I sit on all the health kind of related committees, health, Medicaid, and finance, focusing on health related finance are kind of my focuses, but can connect you with anything you need, but definitely health related. I've been visiting frequently with the Lincoln Heights Health Center, which is amazing. Actually was on the phone with Dr. Jolene Joseph today about some issues with the vision screening rollout. They rolled out this $4.5 million for the state and listed eligible counties and left off Hamilton. So she and I are working on why Hamilton County is not involved in that, and I'm definitely advocating that money can come here as well. So working on that, but I've been in close contact with the Lincoln Heights Health Center and working on making sure that they have the resources needed. It's a great resource for you all. But happy to take any questions and would love to come back every couple months and just stay in contact with you guys.
Okay. Any questions?
Thank you, Representative Rachel, on that one. Just the first one on your health side of it, with the decrease in SNAP, what it seems like is going to take place from a statewide level, any programs or anything you might anticipate that we can already anticipate or start doing on the ground level to start helping our residents when they start losing some of these benefits coming up here in the near future?
It's a super important question, and it's the question I've been dealing with for the last couple of months. Not only SNAP, but even larger, I think, is a Medicaid cut that's going to come federal and then be trickled down to state, and so it's a double cut for a lot of our communities. It is devastating. I mean, I'll give my political talk. It is absolutely devastating what we're doing to communities. And I think we don't even have an idea about the kind of impact it's going to have until we start seeing these cuts. So I would say we don't even know, but absolutely there's going to be an impact. People are going to feel the impact of their community members not having insurance. The folks that are on Medicaid, obviously a lot of them are going to be removed from the rolls. But even those folks not on Medicaid are going to feel the impact when our hospitals have uninsured people getting care in emergency departments for things that could be taken care of in a lot cheaper ways. So this is going to really trickle throughout the communities. And then we look at SNAP, we look at food. I was meeting with some food banks, some food insecurity organizations this morning. I mean, everyone, I forget the term they used. They're on, what did she say? They're kind of like, I'll remember the word when I sit down, but everyone's just feeling like they're holding their breath.
Anxious?
Like it's like we're We're like on hold. We're all just like waiting to see how bad the need is going to be, because we all know that the need's going to be big from federal. And unfortunately, from an Ohio State perspective, I can tell you that instead of investing in communities, because we see these cuts coming, the state has further cut. So we are going to get double hit in Ohio. I can assure you that that is not the side I am on. And I'm fighting this constantly, but we have a really, really difficult situation at the State House right now. So I'd love to stay in contact. You know, I wish I had an answer,
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
it's something we need to work on, is healthcare and food security immediately for our residents as everything starts getting cut. So I've been working with nonprofits, kind of building up how we're going to react to this, but no one has an idea how big the impact is going to be. So I think we're all just kind of waiting for the shoe to drop and to see how we're going to pick up. But I would love to stay in contact with all of you guys to make sure that, you know, we're using resources and trying to pull in. The one thing I will say is that Hamilton County, from a county level, has some resources. You know, I talked to some of my colleagues that are in these really rural areas that have no county resources, and I'm like, you guys are going to really suffer when your people have no health care and no food. And not that I don't think it's going to happen here, but it's going to happen everywhere. And I'm in contact with county, with city people, trying to figure out what our response is going to be. So I have no answer today, except for I know it's like you see the tsunami coming, you know, and I don't know the answer, but I'm aware it's coming. I am not any way disillusioned by it. I know it's coming, and I know it's going to be painful, and I am here to help with you all find solutions. So, yes.
My question is, when you spoke with Representative Cecil Thomas, that what were some of the priorities that he thought you should address in regards to Lincoln Heights and some of the issues that we've?
Yeah, I've talked with Cecil Cedric recently about different issues. I mean, I think the broad issues are kind of what you've brought up. I think property tax, SNAP, and Medicaid changes and public education funding are what all the state is feeling, and so talking with them about that. I would say specifically, he got me up to date on the elephant in the room, the big neo-Nazi situation that happened here. I came and I know he led some discussion there, but I came to that meeting, but he's talked with me about that. He has some legislation that he's still working on, even though he's no longer the state rep, but I'm supportive of that, and he's keeping me up to date kind of on looking at legislation around masking and around state level ways that we can address that. So those were kind of the big things.
And did he discuss anything about the gun range?
Yes.
When that's going to be?
Yes. I've also been in contact with Carlton and some of the people at Cincinnati Children's about the gun range. I was interested in that actually from a nurse researcher perspective, because if we look at the impact of generational trauma in a community, and then when we remove that, I think that there's this idea that it's like going to be gone. And the nurse in me knows that any change is difficult, even good change. Yeah. And so how people will react to not having what they've known generationally, I think it's a good thing, of course, that we're moving it, but I think that it won't be an easy thing. And so I would love to partner with you all in how we support the community and support people through that. I have no answers. I'm a state rep of walking along the journey with you. I feel like you're all asking the good questions, but walking along the journey with you, you're all the experts in this, and whatever resources I can bring to be helpful. But yeah, we talked about that a bunch, and I've met with the Children's Hospital folks that have been working on that as well.
Have you met with anyone from the Lincoln Heights Health Center in regards to how we address issues as far as mental health is concerned?
Yeah, I've toured, I think, 2 or 3 times and in close contact with the health center about the work they're doing, and would love, I mean, that's like my love. I try to love everything, but I love that health and pediatric health especially. So would love to continue that relationship with them. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Oh, somebody
Sorry,
else?
I just wanted to make a statement. Thank you for taking time to get to know our community. It is very important that we have representation that speaks to what we value here in our community. So thank you for that. I'm just listening to your story. I think I met you a couple times. I'm just listening to how you have taken the time to get to know the fabric of our community. And so thank you for coming here today. I look forward to speaking with you more about some of those hot items that you referenced. Thank you.
I'd like to just say, you know, I am not a politician. I'm a nurse, and so I just say things straight up. That's probably not the way politicians are supposed to go.
No, we
But-
like that. I like
Yeah,
it.
well,
Thank
What
you.
I would say is that I recognize that I'm probably not the best representative you all have. This is gerrymandered, and it was gerrymandered on purpose. I was the only person 2 years ago that changed a political party of a seat, and the next map was drawn on purpose to make it the hardest seat in the state to win back. I held it, but I held it with communities that probably I'm not your best representative, and I'm fully aware of that. You know, I feel blessed to have you, but you're stuck with me. So I would love to come and learn from you, and I do not pretend to know the answers to your problems, but I am here to walk this journey with you and to bring resources and to make sure that it's heard, and that's my commitment to you. And I will be here regularly and talking with you all, and I'd love to hand you my cards.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what we look
Thank you.
for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Rachel, for reaching out to want to come. She was actually scheduled for the earlier meeting this month, but since we had canceled the meeting, so thank you for making yourself available to come to this one. Okay, so the next one I have is, besides it being my birthday today, so.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm in the 60 club.
Thank you.
Again. But anyway, it's a blessing. But I did want to let the residents know that I was honored over in, not Evendale, but in Blue Ash. Earlier last week, through Mill Creek Alliance, they had their 30th anniversary, and I was one of the honorees, and I got the Astounding Watershed Steward Award. And it just basically says, this following award is given to Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. This certifies is proudly presented to Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey in recognition of her achievement as a distinguished advocate for the Mill Creek watershed, with gratitude from the Mill Creek Alliance. And so, I just wanted to point that out.
Congratulations, Mayor.
You're welcome. But one thing I will say about the Mill Creek, you know, because our children, we don't live near the Mill Creek, but they do have like educational resources. And actually, when I think about the Mill Creek, there's a lot of recreation around the Mill Creek. Years ago, the Mill Creek was trash, and every time you looked around, they were pulling out tires. So now the Mill Creek on both sides, over in Woodlawn and over and along down through Cincinnati, the Mill Creek is an avenue for recreation, and I'm so happy that they have been able to tap in and partner up with Michael Pearl and St. Monica's for our kids to be able to take part in the educational resources that they have for children, which they do a camp every year. So I'm thankful to be a part of the Mill Creek, which they also have, like every year they have canoes and conversations, which some of the council members have attended every June. So I'm thankful for that. So that's it. That's all the announcement that I have. So we'll just go back into the agenda. All right.
For the record, I guess we're getting back. Can we make a motion for the order of the agenda and move items? Sorry, I just moved my agenda out the way, but I believe it was item 13, hearing from the residents, up before we get into legislation. Not quite sure. There it is. Can we move item 13 up before we get into old business? Can we do hearing from the residents first? Just given the fact that we have people here and for their own time, they asked to sign up and talk. So if we have anybody to sign up and talk, I'm just asking, can we make a motion to move hearing from the residents up before we start doing old business?
Okay.
That's my
I think we
motion.
can, because we do have just two that are listed to speak.
I second that.
Okay. It's been moved in second. Can I get a roll call vote for that?
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Duran Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass. Mayor, we have two people that have signed up to speak. That was Miss Karen Hinkston and then Miss Saretha Brown.
All right.
Madam Mayor, I thought we asked to move it right before old business.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Is that
have the
old
mayor's
business?
court.
Yeah.
Well, we actually probably moved it to where it used to be. Because it used to be before that, in the beginning part.
I'm just going by what the motion.
You were wanting to move it to where?
Well, my motion was before old business, but if there is a set order that we usually go by, let's stick to that precedent that we set before. I'm not quite sure why it was moved, but if there's a set precedent that is before communication, then yeah, let's go ahead, allow these residents to speak
Okay.
now.
Okay, so we'll put it before old business. Okay. We'll call you back, ladies, right before we go to old business. Okay. All right. So we'll just go straight to communications and counsel from the clerk, Ms. Randolph.
Mayor, I do not have anything.
Okay. Only thing I have is the monthly mayor's court report from June, actually. And since we do know that we do not receive citations, this is basically one of our purges that we are working on to clear our books up. We have listed total to the state, $112.50. Total area fines to external agencies, 0. Total to other entities, including restitution, $4.50. Total bonds forfeited to the village, 0. Total to the village, including miscellaneous receipts, adjustments, and BA fees, $892. Totaling to be dispersed, $1,009. Also in your package, you'll see your bank reconciliation, which the variance is due to bookkeeping, where it's listed in red regarding was applied from the Attorney General and was paid in full, the $246.60. Is there any questions regarding the mayor's monthly report for court? If there's none, motion to accept the report.
So moved.
It's been moved and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right. All right. Then that leaves, now we're ready.
Miss Karen Hinkston. Please speak into the microphone, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
That
Our
microphone there. Yes, our microphone. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
No.
I'm Karen Hinkston, address 932 Jackson Street. I'm here because I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to be on council while y'all deal with your issues and to be able to assist in some things that were well needed in the village of Lincoln Heights. For example, being able to vote before the grant expired for our road repairs. Being able to give the residents a choice to make a decision on how they vote for the operation levy and the police levy. I didn't feel it was right for me to vote against it because our ancestors fought so hard for us to be able to vote. I wanted to vote to give them an opportunity for their voice to be heard. Also, while down here, when you guys passed the truck levy for them to open up that trucking school, it was already passed, but when they got ready to open it up, I understand that it took me a little longer because I wanted to meet with them to ensure once they open up, when the grants were given back out to the village of Lincoln Heights, would be the first to get grants because we allowed them to open up and a lot of companies has opened up in the village of Lincoln Heights, but yet we have not got the benefit. So I wanted to meet with them to assure that we, Zone 15 is what they said, and I said, no, I'm speaking about Lincoln Heights. So when Trump let the grants go, we will have the first choice. That is the reason I decided to run, because there's a lot of issues that we really had to deal with, And it's not just coming down here every second and fourth Monday. It literally takes work. It takes diligence. So I hope going forward that we all, as the residents in the council, can work together, because without working together, there's no buildup in the community. We all have to learn to get together, understand each other, and everybody have good ideas. I'm so sorry. Everybody have good ideas, but we need to look at it and see what works best for the village of Lincoln Heights and what's the most tangible. So that's how I wanted to say. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hingston. Okay. And then we have Ms. Aretha
Miss-
Brown.
Good evening, everybody.
Good
Evening.
evening.
I think I forgot my question. I'm not really feeling good, but I think that I just want to I do have a question. My question is, can we separate council and village and say we have a village? Can we unite and begin to build a contingency plan so that we can survive through this Trump regime? I've been asking this with all the passion, with my whole heart, because we're fighting for Lincoln Heights, but we're fighting each other while Lincoln Heights fall by the wayside. So I'm asking, can we unite? And can we start with the first thing being, we have a village trunk or treat and not a council trunk or treat and a village trunk or treat, because we should be one. And that can be our first step of unity, because without us standing together, y'all, we fall. There is no more Lincoln Heights. And unfortunately, I can't see that in my future. Everybody here has worked hard in whatever way and in every way that they could to try to sustain Lincoln Heights in the way that they could, but now it's time for us to turn it up. The world is turning up around us, and we have to turn it up. And the only way we do that is if we come together. Division only brings failures. It only brings us to where we are. And we are the only community, every community around us, y'all, is thriving and growing, and they have things. We don't. But now we on a bigger tier. And the biggest tier is us, and we already suffer with a food desert. And now we got what's coming down. We need to be growing our community in more ways than just bringing them together, but having pocket gardens so that our community can feed each other. Finding different ways that we can come together and make this community a family. Because I can remember when we was all family. I can remember when your mama didn't know, but somebody up the hill beat your butt about what you was up there doing. Vice versa, down the hill. I remember when we was a family, and we have to get back to that if we're going to survive. And that, I guess my question was, can we start now? Can we start now? We're approaching 1 year of February 7th. I'm not calling them that N-word. I'm going to call the N-word that they don't want to call me. I don't want to call them. These are broken people. We can't allow them to come back. We got to show them unity, not all this division. You think they not watching ICRC? I always get it wrong. But they're watching. They're watching. And when your home look broke, they feel like they can infiltrate, right? Infiltrations are over. Y'all, we have to stand together. And yes, I'm running, not to run anybody out, but to help build my community, because we deserve it. And we will have it. And we have to start now with the council that's already here. November, we could be so far gone by November, but we need to stand today. And that's what I have to say. And I'm going to leave because my stomach is killing me. I love all of y'all, and I know that we will be great again. We will.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Brown, for your heartfelt message. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Okey dokey. You ready, y'all? Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Is there any old business? Okay. All right, we'll go straight into the new business then. No? Mm-mm. It's raining. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Motion order for resolution R-78.
Motion to hear by title only.
Second.
Moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to.
I'll have to read the title. Okay. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2025-R-78. Resolution authorizing Gaines Brown as a signer on the First Financial Bank National Association account connected with the general fund account for the Village of Lincoln Heights.
Are there any questions? If there are no questions, motion to suspend.
So move.
Second.
Seconded by
Favor.
Baber.
Mhm.
Okay, Councilwoman Baber. Okay. Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Okay. Motion for passage.
So move.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
I move to pass the emergency clause.
It's been moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion order for resolution 79.
Motion to hear by title.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2025-R-79. Resolution authorizing Gaines Brown as a signer on the First Financial Bank National Association account connected with the Mayor's Court for the Village of Lincoln Heights.
May I move to suspend the rules?
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to receive for passage.
Second.
Okay, I can't hear.
All right.
Yeah, speaking to the mic, please. Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilwoman Durant, I'm sorry, I apologize. You know, I get on the roll sometimes. Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to receive the emergency clause.
Second.
Okay, baby.
Okay, seconded by Councilwoman Baber. Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion order for resolution R80.
Motion here by title only.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio. Resolution number 2025-R-80. Resolution appointing Elizabeth Ty, Magistrate of Mayor's Court, pursuant to Section 1905.05 of the Ohio Revised Code.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to receive for passage.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
I'm going to have to abstain.
Okay. Councilman Durant Daniels.
We're on passage, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes. And my answer is yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 5 aye votes, 1 abstention. That motion does pass.
Motion to accept the emergency clause.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
I abstain.
Okay. Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 5 aye votes, 1 abstention. That motion does pass.
So I'm going to group these together and make a motion. It's further. You want to do one at a time? Okay. Let's do them all one at a time. Yes. Okay. We're going to defer under consideration. Okay. Regarding resolution 2025 R81, motion to defer for consideration.
So we're not going to have the first reading as we discussed in the committee.
No,
of
we're
the
just
whole.
going to
Okay.
defer.
You moved it.
I motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second.
Question.
Yes.
We discussed tabling. What's the difference? Or we're deferring. We're deferring till when? Do we have a specific time in which we're deferring? Are we moving it down on the agenda? Or we are tabling it kind of like indefinitely until we come back or the village manager comes back with the information? So which one are we doing? Or is it one and the same? I just want to know for procedural matters.
Yeah.
If I may, what we asked was that it have the first reading and then refer to economic development. That's what we discussed in committee of the whole.
That's what you asked for in
Yeah,
committee of the
and so-
whole.
So now it's to defer. So I'm.
My question. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
not.
I
I'm not being
was just
dis-
making clear because you said that
Well-
we asked for the other two to be tabled. So I'm with her. What we're deferring to the committee, to the economic development, or just.
Excuse me if I could. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back
Okay.
just to clarify what I asked for. Yes, Ms. Mitchell, you're right. You asked to defer it to committee, but after further discussion with the next 2 legislations that came after it, I asked to table all 3 until
I
we
didn't
get
hear
more
that part.
information. I don't think you heard. Yeah. So that's why I was wanting to clarify. But you're saying defer, so I'm just trying
More
to understand for procedural sakes, what is the difference? Because I'm looking to table it indefinitely, but it can come back, of course, under new legislation with the information. What's the difference with that and deferring what you're asking to do, is what I'm asking.
Well, I was hopeful that until we got more information. And so I'm sure you're probably still gonna wanna talk about it, more information, and in her committee as well, until we're ready to bring it out.
So is there a rule with defer
Is there a rule?
that states is deferred until something or until the next meeting? Because I'm making I'll be making a motion to table it indefinitely and then come back with new legislation. That's what I was looking to do. But if and we may be saying the same thing, and I'm okay. But I just want to make sure procedurally that we are asking for what we want
Exactly.
is what I'm
Okay.
questioning.
Would y'all like me to take my motion back?
No, just.
Not yet. We
no,
just want to
wait a
know.
minute,
I just want to
wait a minute.
understand what that means.
I've already seconded too. So.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
There are
evening.
3 motions in the rules of council that are similar. The motion to defer, the motion to lay the question on the table, and then the motion to postpone indefinitely. So the first one, the motion to defer, is before any motion is pending before council. That's where the motion to defer comes in. If there's a motion before council, then you can make the motion to lay the question on the table or to postpone indefinitely. So, if you, where we're at right now, there had not been a motion to read by title or anything of that nature. So that would trigger 38.107. And it says a member may move for deferral of consideration of action, any subject prior to debate on the subject.
So are we deferring it indefinitely? That's what I'm asking, Mayor, or I guess it's one and the same at this point, whether we
Yeah,
table it indefinitely or defer it indefinitely. I just want a time.
Yeah.
Certain
I
associated
really would
with
like to have, I really would like to defer it in consideration so we can have the discussions. And
The next
definitely it
council
could be, huh?
For the next council meeting.
Yeah, to the next council meeting. But before the next council meeting, will you have your meeting?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, but, right, this the 4th meeting?
okay. I think you got one coming. Yeah, you do.
I just want to make sure.
I just want to make it be fair that everyone gets what they're asking for. You're getting information from the village manager. We're getting, when it comes to the legislation, because I know we talked about that, what everyone needed to get more information. So I didn't want to do it indefinitely. I wanted to make sure that we deferred some ways out. So we have those meetings, have information coming in this week and have more discussion in economic development, which I know we should have that meeting before the next council meeting. No, we haven't made one yet.
So there's a second motion on the floor as of right now. There was a question. So the second was just to defer, and then we have a question on the table how long we're deferring it until. But that's where we're standing right now. So is the question still how long we're deferring before we continue to vote? Because
Do you think does council think they'll need longer than that?
Madam Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
I think that would be at the village manager's discretion, because the village manager is the one who's going to be tasked with getting the information, considering the information that we received, that position is no longer filled. So it would be up to how long he felt that he could bring back what it was that we were looking for. So I'm okay with either one. We defer it to the next committee or council meeting or the following council meeting. It doesn't matter. I just want a date. When are we coming back to it?
So the question is for Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
How long do you think you need?
So the next Economic Development Committee meeting will be on October 6th at 5:30. I believe I'll be able to have clarifying information related to the specific, these 3 specific resolutions especially as it pertains to the CRA. So I can have that ready to present at the Economic Development Committee meeting, and also present that at, if it is so desired, to present that at the regular council meeting on the 13th of October.
Okay. Right. So is all minds clear? Okay. All right, so do a motion. That's been a first, been moved, and a second, and I guess we're ready for the roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
We'll do the same for the next two, correct?
And I'm gonna do the call. Okay. Can you do the call?
So
Are you
just want to
okay?
be, just so we're clear, because we're in this in-between period, for 82 and 83, potentially, because obviously you don't want to persuade the vote, we would say that we're going to defer it until our next council meeting on the 13th, just so we don't have any back and forth. That's correct.
Yes.
All right, just so
Yeah.
we're clear. Thank you.
Okay. Can you do the count on here? Print the rest.
You have a correction.
Yeah, point of clarification related to October 13th. So that is Columbus Day / Indigenous Peoples Day. So it is my understanding that that may be delayed, pushed back one date. So it will likely be on October 14th,
Okay.
2025.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, then we'll move on to the next one, and we'll do the same way. Motion to, regarding Resolution R82, motion to defer.
So move.
Second, Councilwoman Baber.
It's gonna be, been moved in second. Roll call. So, you do roll call? Okay.
Councilwoman Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. The motion passes.
Same for 83.
Regarding Resolution R 2025 R83, motion to defer for consideration.
Motion.
Second.
Been moved in second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes. Oh, that's short. sheet. I'm
Councilwoman
sorry.
Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. Motion passes.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, motion order for Resolution R 25 R84 for first reading.
Motion to hear by title only.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. Motion passes.
Motion to suspend.
I need to do the reading.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're only doing the first reading. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Resolution number 2025-R-84, resolution of support for the Mill Creek Triangle Trail feasibility study.
All right, thank you. Motion order for resolution number 2025 R86. What's your pleasure, council?
Motion to read by title only.
Okay.
Second.
Been moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber. Yes. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
6 aye votes, motion passes.
Motion to suspend, oh, I'm sorry.
You done heard it 3 times tonight.
No.
Resolution number 2025-R-86, resolution accepting money from the Board of Hamilton County Commissioners to provide gap funding for the Memorial Field concession stand project and authorizing the village manager to execute an agreement therefore.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
Moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to receive for passage.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to accept the emergency clause.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Okay. Motion in order for Resolution 2025-R87.
Motion we read by title only.
Moved and second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass. The Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2025-R-87. Resolution accepting monies from the Ohio Public Works Commission State Capital Improvement Program for street repairs to Van Buren Avenue and establishing a special revenue fund therefore.
Motion to suspend.
Second.
Been moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Motion to receive for passage.
Second.
Moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
All right, so I know we're not doing, we have an executive session here, but
Right, we're not finished.
did you do it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Motion to receive the emergency clause?
Second.
No, I skipped, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 6 aye votes. That motion does pass.
Like I was saying, I just noticed the miscellaneous bit, you know, the agenda. We didn't have your report. Did you want to make that be part of miscellaneous business before they do theirs?
Yes.
He had an update he needed to give council.
That's what I said.
I just was like, wait a minute, we missing something.
I thought I was going to skate out of here.
No. Well, I'm sure council wanted to hear.
So I can make this brief in the interest of time. Just want to say good evening, everybody. My name is Gaines Brown III. I am the new village manager of Lincoln Heights. Just wanted to share my gratitude and excitement with each of you with my transition into this role. The past 4 weeks, I've been fully immersed into learning of the administrative operations, meeting with internal and external stakeholders, learning of the village of Lincoln Heights in its entirety. It's been a lot, but all great things for sure. There's so much to learn and more to do, but I'm committed to leveraging my skill set, knowledge base, and professional networks to move the village forward in a manner that honors the legacy of Lincoln Heights and build towards a bright future. So I'm going to be brief with my updates. With respect to some of the items that were shared within a list of priorities within my employee contract, the thing that comes to mind is code enforcement. We have received several complaints almost on a daily basis related to code enforcement around the village, including but not limited to debris, abandoned vehicles, dilapidated and blighted structures. We are currently accepting applications to fill a code compliance officer's position that is currently listed on the website. We have 2 formal applications submitted, and we have a few referrals that have come in for this position. We will begin interviewing for this role specifically because this is something that is of great public interest. And we will look at and pursue the job listing on the Center for Local Government. We believe that it was listed previously, but I think after about 90 days, those postings are lapsed. And so we'll repost that on their webpage and make updates to our webpage as well. As it was discussed within the committee of the whole, I do have some macro level information related to updates for the CRA. As of September 10th, 2025, we have sold 18 properties for a total of $114,210. And as of September 10th, 2025, we have 17 properties that are pending sale with an approximate total value of $29,940. We have several properties outstanding. When I'm looking at the data that was shared with me from our former housing officer, Mr. Mike Lemon, there was some information in there that I have to go and retrieve as it pertains to HERC, which is Homesteading and Urban Redevelopment. There was some negotiation for some prices for some of these properties. And so I will be connecting and conferring with HERC related to the price listed with these properties. We still have approximately 91 properties listed within the CRO program, and we will be moving forward with operating the CRA under my purview now that our housing officer is no longer with us. And next, going to talk about the street projects and the concession stand. We have a contract executed with Verdantis for Jackson and Adams. They are beginning construction this week, and there will be a two-phase contract, with the first phase focused on concrete in Q4 of 2025, and the second phase focused on asphalt in 2026. The contract that we have with Kleinger's is also related to a street reconstruction project, specifically with Simmons Avenue. This is currently ongoing. The gas work, replacing the gas line, that work has been completed. A lot of marking of the public pathways is currently ongoing, and the top work will be completed within late 2025, early 2026. And we also want to report movements on the concession stand. We received a low bid on September 5th, 2025. That bid was for $452,000. We also received gap funding from Hamilton County with CDBG funds to the tune of $110,200. And we will be pursuing corporate sponsorships and other grant opportunities, so that way we will be able to take care of this community asset. This is something that has been of great interest as I have been able to connect with some of the residents in the community, and we want to be able to move forward with this as it's been kind of lingering around. I want to make sure this is taken care of. And that is the sum total of my report as it stands currently, but I look forward to sharing more updates and movements with you all very soon.
Mr. Brown, I'm just asking, did you want to mention anything on the Wi-Fi piece at all? If not, no big deal.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We will discuss the Wi-Fi at the next council meeting. I don't want to misrepresent or misstate anything from Mr. Bailey.
Any other questions for Mr. Brown? Okay, motion to accept his oral report.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right. Miscellaneous business.
Miscellaneous. I have some miscellaneous business. I would like to make a motion, but I have a resolution on everybody's table. I guess if we will fill it in, it would become Resolution 88 if we choose to pass it. But the motion is that we accept this resolution, and the resolution is directing the village manager to instruct the Hamilton County Sheriff Office to review all available evidence from the February 7, 2025 incident in Lincoln Heights, and to issue citations or charges for any violations of the law, ordinance, and declaring this an emergency as well. Just for point of order, any type of context, I know from a video standpoint wise, it's clear when those fellas was getting into the back of the U-Haul, they threatened our officers who are here today with bear spray. They obviously had Mr. Ruffin. There's a video of themselves in the street threatening Mr. Ruffin using racial slurs while brandishing a firearm. And then obviously we've seen them also in 2 separate school zones, not just ours in the village of Lincoln Heights, but our neighbors to the south as well too. But I've also cited these codes in that resolution as well too. But as I mentioned before, I'm making a motion that we do pass this resolution directing our village manager to instruct our sheriffs to start.
I second it.
It's been moved in second, but I do want to give other council if they have any questions regarding.
Mayor. So the report, did we not get a report from Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
And has everyone seen it?
The report they did was written just like they did for everyone else. They posted it and that was it. But basically, the information he's asking is for videos. It's basically broken down, and if we didn't get videos, they're asking, asking a lot of things that we did not get in the report.
Well, this is saying that they want them to look at that, not that we're going to get. Are you asking the council get, or just the sheriffs look at that information again?
No, it's very clear.
Right. That's what. So my question was: did we, the village, receive an official report from the sheriff's office?
We got a report, but he's asking for videos and other things that the village did not receive.
Is there a problem with that, Councilwoman Mitchell?
No, I'm just asking, did we get an official report?
Did not get videos. He's asking for more detailed information. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't understand the question or the concern.
My question is, did the village of Lincoln
I also
Heights
thought I had the floor,
receive-
Councilwoman Mitchell, but once again,
Oh,
you
no,
made
I
your
was-
point very clear, but I had the floor at this moment in time, but I will give you back the floor so you can make a point of reference once again.
I was asking the question, and the mayor had not answered my question when you gave some information. You're saying what we did not get. Did we, the Village of Lincoln Heights, receive an official report
Yes.
from the, okay, so,
Right.
and that was given to all council members?
It was given to the village manager at the time,
Did
but
we all
council
receive
did not get that.
Okay, so I think, so for comparison, so that we know that, I know that the sheriff did something, and I'm not negating this at all, I'm just asking, did we, it's as if we didn't get anything, because I didn't officially
I
get
didn't-
something from the
I didn't
sheriff's
get that-
office.
I didn't read that like that.
And I'm
Okay,
just
I just didn't get
I'm
it.
just curious because if all of council didn't get anything and only the village manager got something and you're privy to that information, I'm curious how you're privy to information only the village manager had at that time, who was not Mr. Brown. I want to
Wasn't
definitely make
Mr.
sure it was not Mr. Brown.
Right.
But how did you receive information that other council members did not receive on a report from our sheriff's department, especially during this moment of time?
Are you asking if why the manager received it? Because I
I'm
didn't
asking,
receive it.
I'm asking why Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell has privied information that something that was delivered to our village manager that no other council member has regarding this subject.
Mr. Daniels, I know that the sheriff's put out something, I saw it, but I did not receive it. I saw it not from the manager's office. It's out there, but if we did not get one, we need to get what they have already put out, if they put out something. That was my question. Did we receive an official report from the sheriff's office at all? Did they not do anything based on all the questions that the county?
They
Yes.
gave a report
Okay.
out, but this is talking about additional information. That's all I'm saying, Ms.
Right,
Mitchell.
so your answer to me is no.
I said
The
no.
Village of
I
Lincoln
said that
Heights,
the
but you
village
said the
manager got it.
manager, and so I'm just
But
not
you said
council.
all of council. I said
Right,
no,
no,
the village
okay.
manager. I answered that
Okay.
already.
That's what I wanted to know. It had no, I want to be able to see too. If this one happens and if there's another one out there, let's compare them. That's what I'm asking. That's what I want. That's why I asked the question. If there was something out there before this, I'd like to get a copy of it. That's all.
Okay, all right. Anyone else have any questions regarding this legislation? Okay. Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone. So, the charter in section 2.11D, as in David, states that any member of council may at a regular or special meeting introduce any ordinance, resolution, or motion. So, I think rather than a motion to accept the resolution, I think as a matter of right, according to the charter, Mr. Daniels can introduce the resolution. So I think the question now is really for council to engage in the legislative process to go through and pass the resolution.
And I presented this in committee of whole as well too. And I've also submitted emails over the last 2 weeks over this topic with all of council. So
So for me,
we do.
Call the question.
all right. Did we get we got a first and a second, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll call.
Councilwoman,
They can't hear you.
it was seconded by Councilwoman Baber. It was presented by Councilman Durant Daniels. So are we doing read by title only? Someone make a motion?
Yeah, just
or-
motion to read by title only.
Second.
It's been moved in second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
No.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree.
Yes.
We have 5 aye votes and 1 nay. That motion does pass. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio. We're going to call this resolution 88. Is that correct?
You would know.
Okay,
It's the last
88.
one, 87?
Yeah.
A resolution directing the village manager to instruct the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office to review all available evidence from the February 7th, 2025 incidents in Lincoln Heights and to issue citations or charges for any violations of law or ordinances and declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
No.
Councilman Durance Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
No.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree.
Abstain.
So this item is on the agenda for the next council meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yep, had a first reading, so it needs a second reading.
Yeah.
So, all right.
So,
I didn't hear a vote. What's your vote,
we're
Mayor?
gonna do first reading, so we'll bring it back. Do we have a law meeting coming up? A law meeting coming up?
Chair?
Chair?
Mhm.
Yes, that's,
We have a law meeting coming up.
Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would like to discuss it again in law. But we gotta do a second reading anyway.
So I don't put, what's your vote, Mayor? You don't know?
She abstained.
Okay, I just want to make it
Same.
known for the record. Okay, suspension of the rules did not pass because it requires 5 votes. We had 3 aye votes, 2 nay, and 1 abstention.
When is the law meeting? First, ain't the law meeting coming up? It's the first, It's the-
Monday.
the first Monday of October? Okay, I'd like to make a motion to refer to law.
A motion
Law
passed.
and safety
Can you
comes
ref-
is the 3rd Monday.
Okay,
Law and safety is the first Monday,
Okay.
3rd Monday.
all right, you got a second. It's been moved in second.
That was
To
seconded by
refer to a law
Councilwoman
committee.
What
Baber.
was the motion? I didn't hear that.
I made a motion to refer it to the law committee.
Yes, Ms. Lisa.
Thank you.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the purpose for referring it to law?
So we can have more discussion on it, especially if we're gonna try to do it again. We would like to, because since, I know I did not get it, but I know the rest of the council did, in case they want to discuss it further, then when we do have our next council meeting, we maybe can pass this.
Yes.
I have a question. What's the question? It's very clear. I'm asking for our sheriffs to look at evidence and provide that evidence if I cite anyone with that evidence. I'm asking our sheriffs to abide by the law. We need further questions on that. I'm just curious. I'm curious of what the question is. It's been 9 months now. What's the question? This body has had the opportunity to look out for the residents on a multitude of times. So I'm just asking, what's the question?
My question is that a report has been done by the council, by the sheriff's department, and I would like for the committee to review that report that was given by the sheriff, and then we'll bring back more information to the council.
So you received that report?
No, I haven't.
So do you know when that report was given?
It was,
I don't understand. I'm asking you, Councilwoman. I'm asking you, Councilwoman Nona, at this point. So you are stopping the process of allowing this to go through because you assume there's a report somewhere?
no, we know that the report.
You know it's a
report
report.
was made, and, the information was given to the news that the Hamilton County Sheriff Department has done an investigation.
And you're stating, and as a councilwoman of the Village of Lincoln Heights, that's your statement, that you, for a fact, know that the Hamilton County Sheriffs did a report and did not report.
Maybe not an investigation. That's the.
Ma'am, I'm just curious as to why we are stalling at this point, and now it seems like you're a little confused on yourself. So I'm just want to make sure I'm very clear upon the reasoning. Is it that because the sheriffs did a report that you think they did a report or you think that they did an investigation? I just want to be very clear for the record. No, that was 3 different questions, so I just need, which one are you saying yes to?
I'm saying that I want clarity as a council person on what has already been done, and then we will make a motion on, we'll make a decision on whether we want to go put that burden on the community to do another investigation.
Who are we, and just again, I want to make sure I'm very clear. As the councilwoman, as a representative of the village of Lincoln Heights, you're saying that we are going to burden them by asking the individuals that we're paying almost $1 million to do their job? I just want to make sure I'm clear.
Is that in there?
Yes, to cite individuals that break the law, that is. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to see, if they have done it.
Well, you're the one that's been on council, ma'am. I'm asking you. You said that you got a report, and then you.
Say I had a
Okay, I know. And then you're saying that you thought you had a report that came from the sheriff. So I'm just want to be.
I did not say that.
So make sure. I want to be very clear then, because now I'm confused. What is it that you received from the sheriffs?
I'm asking for more information, and I'm asking that this
Okay.
investigation be given to committee. I know you don't go to committee, but as long as we have a committee, a law and safety committee, I want them to investigate and bring it back to council.
And you're just now asking for this 9 months later. Thank you, Councilwoman Newman.
All right, so we got a motion, question. Let's go ahead with the vote to recommend it to law.
May I make one more statement, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is that this resolution is the exact same information that we're going to be asking for in law. So passing it tonight will allow us to get the process started so that we can then look at the information that's being asked to provide. I am very confused.
Extremely.
I am very confused as to what additional information committee work will be done that we're not asking for right here. So this is going to be the exact same information that really we're kicking the can down the road.
Man.
Because we're going to come back, and this is the information that, number one, council should know this information already. Number two, the residents are asking for the exact same accountability. So I'm not understanding why we are referring it to committee to do the same thing when we are all around the council table right now and we can start the process tonight. I don't understand it. But you have a motion on the table.
Motion on the table. I think what Ms. Councilman Munoz is saying, that she wanted to get, basically, is it the report from the Hamilton County Sheriff that Ms. Mitchell said she did not have?
Then make that motion tonight
And that's
and
a
get
part-
it now before committee.
And that's a part of the information.
Okay.
That's a part
So if you
of the
don't-
resolution. Yeah.
All right, so if you don't want to refer it to committee, that's,
You made a motion and it was a second.
all right, then let's vote.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber,
What do we vote? No.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Duran Daniels.
The residents deserve an answer tonight, so the answer is no.
You saying no?
I am saying
Okay.
no.
Councilwoman Tanya King,
No.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
I'm going to beg your pardon and say that I was out of the room on Google to look at where I saw information about the Hamilton County Sheriff doing a report or addresses the neo-Nazi demonstration, so I did not hear the motion. So what's the
Read it
motion?
back.
The motion was to refer it to law.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Law and Safety. Okay. Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
Yes.
We have 3 aye votes and 3 nay votes.
Well, then we just have to vote on it at the next council meeting.
So at the next council meeting, can we see, since this we don't know if there was a report, there may have been a report. I'm just curious, did they talk to Mr. Eric Ruffin in this report? You know, a business owner, somebody that, you know, pays taxes here, somebody that was a victim here. I hope that's somebody that we actually care about, that they talk to. I hope that's who we're defending. So can we see that in this imaginary report that we don't know if they had or not, that we stand on the fact to see if they interviewed Mr. Ruffin? I hope that's who we're defending right now.
Okay.
Sad.
Okay. All right.
Sad.
Any other miscellaneous business?
Madam Mayor, I have an item of miscellaneous business.
Okay.
The Village of Lincoln Heights has the responsibility to ensure that the village is represented by legal counsel who acts in the best interest of the community. I have lack of confidence that our current counsel has the ability to provide sound, reliable, and consistent legal counsel for the Village of Lincoln Heights. It is in its best interest of the Village of Lincoln Heights to seek new counsel in order to provide the village with effective legal representation. Therefore, I'd like to make a motion to direct the village manager to begin the process of identifying, reviewing, and recommending qualified candidates for the position of village solicitor. And this process shall include, but not be limited to, the issuance of the request for proposal.
Second.
All right, it's been moved in second. Roll call, Ms. Randolph.
Councilwoman Phyllis Baber.
Yes.
Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Mumia.
I abstain.
Councilman Durant Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tanya Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
No.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey.
No.
We have 3 aye votes, 2 nay, 1 abstention. The motion does pass.
All right. All right.
It does.
It does.
3-2.
What was 3? 2. It didn't,
3
didn't pass.
aye votes.
Yep, 3
2
over 2.
nay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
It didn't pass.
does not pass.
All right. What's left is, you finished? Motion for adjournment?
It benefits him.
You got, did you read it out? Did you read it out?
Yes, 3 aye votes, 2 nay, and 1 abstention.
Yeah,
Did you say it didn't pass?
yeah.
It does
This-
not pass.
It's happened before where it's passed.
Right.
Remember
All
our
right,
village
motion
manager
for
from Georgia?
adjournment.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved in second. All in favor? Aye. Have a good night.